Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Where was Parker Schnabel on Gold Rush this week? Parker Schnabel wasn't on Gold Rush this week. While some fans might have realized what was happening, others may be wondering why one of the show's top stars missed an entire episode. Here is a look at why Parker Schnabel missed this week's episode of Gold Rush, and when he might be back. Why wasn't Parker Schnabel on Gold Rush this week? There are really two reasons why Parker Schnabel wasn't on Gold Rush this week. The main reason is the same reason why Fred Lewis wasn't on last week's episode. There are 4 main mining groups featured this season on Gold Rush. Each week, there is 1 hour to offer and there isn't room for everyone. Last week, Fred wasn't on the show. This caused some fans to say it isn't as entertaining without Fred there making decisions that cause most fans to scratch their heads. This week, Parker wasn't on the show. Instead, the show saw Fred back and delivering some medical treatment to an employee. Also on the show this week was Tony, who was setting up a graveyard shift, and the Clayton brothers. Expect weeks to see the Clayton brothers missing from episodes and weeks where Tony is nowhere to be found. That is the main reason Parker wasn't on Gold Rush this week. However, there's one other thing to keep in mind. Parker won't be on Gold Rush as much as others because his team has become increasingly successful and weak-run. The entire allure of Gold Rush is seeing the miners face problems and have to figure out how to get out of them. For guys like Fred, that means making bad decisions and ending up in an uphill battle. For Parker, it means falling back on his experience and fixing things easily. That doesn't provide entertaining drama on reality TV. When will Parker be back on Gold Rush? Parker Schnabel will almost surely be back on next week's episode of Gold Rush. However, one thing that fans might want to get used to is seeing less of Parker in the future. There are many fans who feel Parker is becoming so successful that he is working his way out of the reality TV genre. Parker just won a prestigious award that shows how great his company has become. That is something that will always take a backseat to broken machines and having to scrape by on gambling decisions. Parker is also working hard on building his business. This means a lot of paperwork and meetings. That is not what Gold Rush fans want to see. Even fans of Parker know that it might be best for him to step back as he develops into one of the world's best gold miners. Parker Schnabel, the iconic gold miner, has been a staple on Gold Rush consistently leading his crew through harsh conditions and relentless challenges in the pursuit of gold. However, this week's episode left fans puzzled as Parker was noticeably absent. Speculation ran wild among viewers. Was he taking a break, caught up in an emergency, or perhaps involved in a new venture entirely? As the episode unfolded, the scenes focused heavily on other crews, and the air seemed different without Parker's determined presence. We're used to seeing him front and center, barking orders, crunching numbers, and digging deep into the earth to hit pay dirt. But this week his absence was both conspicuous and unsettling, raising the question, where was Parker Schnabel? The answer lies in a combination of personal pursuits, strategic business moves, and perhaps even a much-needed breather from the relentless grind of gold mining. Parker has never been one to shy away from a challenge, but even the most driven individuals need time to step back and reassess their direction. #### a new adventure. Rumors have swirled for months about Parker expanding his mining empire beyond the familiar territories of the Klondike and Alaska. Industry insiders have hinted that Parker has been eyeing international opportunities, including ventures in South America and Australia. The allure of untapped gold in remote corners of the world is enough to tempt any seasoned miner, and Parker's ambition knows no bounds. Could this week's absence be because he's secretly scouting new territories? ###, a personal break. Let's not forget that Parker has been at the heart of Gold Rush since he was just a teenager. Over the years, he's shouldered immense pressure, making decisions that could mean the difference between $1 million season or going home broke. Balancing the life of a public figure, a business owner, and a relentless competitor can be draining. Recently, fans have noticed Parker's candid reflections on the toll mining takes on his personal life. There have been whispers that he might be prioritizing some time for himself, reconnecting with friends and family, or simply indulging in a bit of normalcy, something that's hard to come by when you're constantly chasing the next big payday. Hashtag strategic moves behind the scenes. Parker is known for being a sharp businessman. What if his absence is part of a broader strategy? The mining industry is about more than just digging dirt. It involves logistics, negotiations, and planning. It's possible that while the cameras were rolling elsewhere, Parker was in closed-door meetings, locking down deals that could reshape his operation for seasons to come. This could include acquiring new land, securing partnerships, or even investing in cutting-edge technology that could give his crew a serious edge in the future. Parker's mind is always churning, calculating every move, and it wouldn't be surprising if this week's absence was due to his laying the groundwork for bigger things. Hashtag testing his team. Parker has always been a hands-on leader, but he's also recognized the importance of grooming his crew to operate independently. Could his absence be a deliberate test? By stepping away, Parker might be giving his team the chance to prove they can hold down the fort without his constant oversight. After all, every good leader knows that the strength of a team isn't just in its leader, but in how well it functions when the leader steps back. If his crew can handle a week without him, it's a testament to the training and experience he's instilled in them. Hashtag a curveball. Of course, reality TV is no stranger to curveballs. What if Parker's absence is setting up a dramatic reveal or a twist that's yet to come? The Gold Rush producers know how to build suspense, and leaving viewers with a Parker-shaped void could be part of a larger narrative arc. Whether it's a surprise venture, a personal revelation, or a massive gamble that could change the game, fans will have to stay tuned to see what Parker's next move is. Hashtag the fans' reaction. Social media has been abuzz with theories, memes, and speculations about where Parker is and what he's up to. The loyal Gold Rush fanbase thrives on dissecting every episode, and this week's mystery has given them plenty of fodder. From wild guesses about Parker joining a secret expedition to more grounded theories about him taking care of business elsewhere, the chatter is endless. One thing is clear: Parker's absence has left a noticeable void, and fans are eager to see him back in action. Hashtag what's next? As the dust settles on this week's episode, viewers are left with more questions than answers. But if there's one thing we know about Parker Schnabel, it's that he doesn't sit still for long. Whether he's striking deals, plotting his next big move, or simply taking a rare moment to breathe, Parker's journey is far from over. Parker Schnabel, the iconic gold miner, has been a staple on Gold Rush, consistently leading his crew through harsh conditions and relentless challenges in the pursuit of gold. However, this week's episode left fans puzzled as Parker was noticeably absent. Speculation ran wild among viewers. Was he taking a break, caught up in an emergency, or perhaps involved in a new venture entirely? As the episode unfolded, the scenes focused heavily on other crews, and the air seemed different without Parker's determined presence. We're used to seeing him front and center, barking orders, crunching numbers, and digging deep into the earth to hit pay dirt. The answer lies in a combination of personal pursuits, strategic business moves, and perhaps even a much-needed breather from the relentless grind of gold mining. Parker has never been one to shy away from a challenge, but even the most driven individuals need time to step back and reassess their direction.